Well, new details on the death of 4-year-old Aniya Day Garrett. Police reports show the little girl suffered years of abuse before she died, and Child and Family Services knew about it.
Shelby Miller spoke with one of the women who reported Aniya's abuse to police. Shelby, what did she tell you tonight?
Yeah, I sat down with Tamika Robinson, a worker at Harbor Crest, which is where Aniya went to daycare for years. Tamika tells me Aniya came to daycare beaten, bloodied, and bruised. At one point, the 4-year-old had to be rushed to the ER. Tamika reached out to police and told them about that abuse. She says the system failed this innocent child. Police dash cam footage captures paramedics rushing little Aniya Day Garrett's lifeless body into the back of an ambulance Sunday. The medical examiner says the 4-year-old had been hit in the head, burned, and nearly starved before she died.
Your child is not breathing?
No. Aniya is gone, and she's never coming back. Never coming back.
This was Tamika Robinson's worst fear. She works at Harbor Crest in Euclid, where Aniya went to daycare. She says the 4-year-old was sweet and playful, but also shy. It was clear she longed to be loved.
And her hug wasn't a soft hug. It was a very compassionate, strong hug that she'll hold you at least 2 minutes before she let go.
Tamika believed the little girl was being abused by her mom, Sierra Day. She says the toddler came to daycare with bumps, cuts, and bruises.
And I was like, Naya, what happened to your face? Oh my God. And she was like, Mommy pushed my face in the carpet. But Mommy said I fell at the park. 3 days later, Naya walks in the door. Naya has 3 lumps in her head with blood clots in them. Naya is bleeding from her ear.
May 18th, 2017, Aniya was rushed to the hospital. That's the same day Tamika handed over more than a dozen abuse reports to Euclid Police and Cuyahoga County Child and Family Services.
I gave everything to the police that they needed to know that Aniya had been being abused for a long time.
Police say a social worker reviewed it and closed the case 6 weeks later, leaving the little girl with her mom. Tamika says the state needs to work harder to protect children like Aniya.
You can never take a child willingly, but this one child I wish I would have took and suffered the consequences.
This Euclid police report right here shows 14 serious abuse allegations, and in more than half of them, Aniya says her mom hit her. Since getting my hands on this report this afternoon, I reached out to Child and Family Services multiple times, and they have not returned my calls or my emails. Aniya's mom and her mom's boyfriend face aggravated murder charges in this case. Tiffany.